Here are some weird and fascinating facts today. 1.
The Nazca lines in Peru are enormous geoglyphs etched into the desert floor, depicting various animals and geometric shapes. The purpose and creation methods of these lines remain a mystery.
2.
The Amber Room, an ornate chamber covered in amber panels, was created in the 18th century in Russia. It was looted by the Nazis during World War II, and its current whereabouts remain unknown.
3.
The SS Orang Medan, a Dutch merchant ship, supposedly sent a distress signal in 1947, reporting that the crew and passengers were dead, their bodies frozen with fear. When rescuers arrived, everyone on board was indeed dead, but the cause remains unknown.
Here are some weird and fascinating facts today. 1.
The Bimini Road is a series of underwater rock formations near the island of Bimini in the Bahamas. Some claim that it is evidence of a lost civilization or the remnants of an ancient roadway.
2.
The Kennedy family, one of America's most prominent political families, has experienced numerous tragedies and untimely deaths over the years, leading to the notion of a Kennedy family curse.
3.
The Winchester Mystery House in California was continuously constructed by Sarah Winchester, widow of the rifle magnate, with numerous oddities such as staircases that lead to nowhere.
Here are some weird and fascinating facts today. 1.
In Turkey, the ancient underground city of Derinkuyu was built as a hiding place during times of invasion and could accommodate thousands of people.
2.
In 1890, Louis Le Prince, a pioneer in cinematography, disappeared without a trace, raising questions about the early days of film and potential rivals.
3.
In the 1930s, Nazino Island in Russia was used as a site for political prisoners and became known as the Cannibal Island, due to the extreme conditions and instances of cannibalism.
Here are some weird and fascinating facts today. 1. Ambrose Bierce, an American writer, vanished mysteriously in 1913. His ultimate fate and the circumstances surrounding his disappearance are still unknown. 2. Elizabeth Bathory, a Hungarian noblewoman from the 16th century, was accused of torturing and murdering hundreds of young girls. She is often referred to as the Blood Countess. 3.
The Black Orlov diamond, also known as the Eye of Brahma, is believed to be cursed, causing misfortune and tragedy for its owners.
Here are some weird and fascinating facts today. 1. Located in Palermo, Italy, these catacombs contain thousands of mummified bodies and have been a macabre tourist attraction since the 16th century. 2. Off the coast of Japan, the Yonaguni Monument is a submerged rock formation that some believe to be a man-made structure, while others think it is natural. 3.
In 1419 and 1618, significant historical events known as the defenestrations of Prague involved the throwing of Catholic officials out of windows, sparking rebellions and wars.
Here are some weird and fascinating facts today. 1.
In 1857, a group of Mormons and Native Americans attacked a wagon train in Mountain Meadows, Utah, resulting in the death of approximately 120 innocent men, women, and children.
2.
Caligula, a Roman emperor, supposedly appointed his horse Incitatus as a consul, illustrating his eccentricity and extravagant lifestyle.
3.
In 1937, pioneering aviator Amelia Earhart disappeared during an attempt to circumnavigate the globe. Her fate remains one of aviation's greatest mysteries.
Here are some weird and fascinating facts today. 1.
The Baghdad Battery, an ancient artifact resembling a battery, has sparked speculation about ancient electricity use.
2.
Aleister Crowley, a famous occultist, was associated with dark rituals and gained notoriety as the wickedest man in the world.
3.
Locusta was a notorious poisoner during the Roman Empire, responsible for creating deadly concoctions for prominent figures.
Here are some weird and fascinating facts today. 1.
In Centralia, Pennsylvania, an underground mine fire has been burning since 1962, resulting in the town's gradual abandonment.
2.
The jackalope is a mythical creature in American folklore, described as a cross between a jackrabbit and an antelope, often depicted with antlers.
3.
El Dorado is a legendary lost city believed to be rich in gold and precious treasures, leading explorers on fruitless quests to find it.
Here are some weird and fascinating facts today. 1.
In 1948, an unidentified man was found dead on an Australian beach with a scrap of paper in his pocket bearing the words, Taman Shud. The case remains unsolved.
2.
Around 1200 BC, many civilizations in the eastern Mediterranean suddenly collapsed for reasons that remain debated among historians.
3.
In 1848, the discovery of gold in California led to a massive influx of people, known as the California Gold Rush, seeking their fortunes and shaping the state's history.
Here are some weird and fascinating facts today. 1.
Petra, an ancient city in Jordan, was hidden from the Western world until its rediscovery in 1812. It is famous for its impressive rock-cut architecture.
2.
The Collier brothers, Langley and Homer, were reclusive hoarders in New York City. When they were found dead in 1947, their home was filled with over 100 tons of collected items.
3.
In 1838, a battle between the Voortrekkers and the Zulu kingdom took place at Blood River, South Africa, resulting in a decisive Voortrekker victory.
Here are some weird and fascinating facts today. 1.
In the 17th century, a musical instrument called the cat piano, or katzenklavier, was described, where cats were confined in cages and played like musical notes when their tails were pressed.
2.
In 1901, Annie Taylor became the first person to successfully survive going over Niagara Falls in a barrel.
3.
Decommissioned New York City subway cars have been used to create artificial reefs, providing a habitat for marine life and creating diving attractions.
Here are some weird and fascinating facts today. 1.
The Iron Pillar, located in Delhi, India, dates back to the 4th century AD and remains remarkably rust-free despite centuries of exposure to the elements.
2.
In 2001, red rain fell in Kerala, India, staining clothes and causing speculation about extraterrestrial origins. The red color was later attributed to airborne spores from algal blooms.
3.
The massive stone statues, known as moai on Easter Island, Chile, continue to puzzle researchers regarding how they were transported and erected.
Here are some weird and fascinating facts today. 1.
Toynbee tiles are mysterious plaques embedded in city streets with cryptic messages, leaving their origin and purpose unknown.
2.
In the early 17th century, the settlers of Jamestown, Virginia, experienced a brutal winter known as the Starving Time, leading to widespread hunger and death.
3.
During World War II, the U.S. military launched Operation Hailstone, sinking a Japanese fleet in Truk Lagoon, Micronesia, creating a popular diving destination with well-preserved shipwrecks.
Here are some weird and fascinating facts today. 1.
In 1930, New York Supreme Court Justice Joseph Crater vanished mysteriously, earning him the nickname the Missingest Man in New York.
2.
King Ludwig II of Bavaria was known as the Fairy Tale King due to his extravagant and fantastical architectural projects, such as Neuschwanstein Castle.
3.
Dighton Rock in Massachusetts has enigmatic petroglyphs that some believe are evidence of early explorers or ancient civilizations. Its origin and meaning remain unclear,